Hey guys, it's me, the Non-Fanatic, and welcome to week 5 of the 4th season of the Pokemon Premier League. This week we're up against Gert Bilbo, standing coach for Kason, who was also a standing coach for JV, I think. So this is the third coach this team has gone through in the space of about 2 weeks. So this game was played quite late because there's been quite a few changes between the coaches, and which obviously meant the times and the battles and stuff couldn't be completed. So this was a very interesting game. Again, I'm going to keep the introduction quite short this week because again I'm a bit behind, but hopefully from next week we'll be back on track, because once this video is up I'll be back up consistent with everyone else. So next week will be week 6, which has been played, but it doesn't have to go up till next weekend or this weekend, so that's good. I'll be caught up and back to speed. So I'll put the team matchup on the screen in front of you if I haven't already, and again I'll also show you my team paste. It's quite a tricky week for me this week, I think, matchup wise. I think the fact there's just Infernape and Iron Valiant there to overpower me with sort of like 2 really strong fighting type mons. Yes, I have the Annihilate, which is immune, but it's not going to appreciate a Terrifier move or a Moonblast from a Valiant, and there's also a Latios, to consider there. And again, Pheasantipity could do quite well into those 2 mons, and there's a Latios there as well. So, like, the top 3, absolutely terrifying core, and also there's this Hisuian Zoroark, which, without Terra, terrifying into my team, because yes, I have got a normal type into Rakdos, but that's the only thing that I really have for it. My dark types are Impidimp and Weavile, so Ghost is quite free into me otherwise. So it's a terrifying one that I'm going to have to try and prep for. But without further ado, let's just get into the battle and see how things unfold. Right, and I'm recording. So we're here for week 5 of the PPL. And we're against Gert. And I don't know Gert's team name because I was meant to play Kason and he dropped. He replaced Jay, who dropped. So this is like the 3rd different manager I was meant to play with, that's why this game is very late. So I don't know what Gert's team name is, but it's the first time I played Gert. I know he's very good, so I'm not feeling too confident, but we'll see what he does, we'll see how we play, and yeah. So, good luck, have fun. Right. What's he going to do? So this man's got threats. He's got Iron Valiant, he's got Latios, he's got Terra, Infernape, which is like not like a Terra you'd expect, but kind of on paper against my team it kind of fucks me. He's Water Vespiquen. Excuse me. Water Vespiquen and Fire Infernape. So he must have expected... What did he expect? Much confusion with the Vespiquen there. So, he is he did bring the Zoroark, so I have to be careful with that. Valiant, the Swampert, the Latios, and there's a whole ass Vespiquen there. So that's Terra Water, and Ape's Terra Fire. So fun fact, right? Everything here dies to Water Steam Eruption other than AV Swampert or Latios. Everything else just dies. I'm going to be the guy who gets swept by a Vespiquen. This could be interesting. I didn't bring any phasing this week. But actually, Vespiquen could, like, if I'm predicting bug moves, then it could give me some boosts on Rage Fist with 8. This is where I need to actually look up what the hell Vespiquen actually does. I'm here for it though. If I die to a Vespiquen, like get swept by Vespiquen, then I get swept by Vespiquen. I have got rocks. It's going to be boots. Surely, right? So you get heal order, attack order, you get Destiny Bond, Hurricane. So you need this. So your Terra Water to take this on, and your Pressure. That, like, this has never crossed my mind in prep. So like, yeah, fair play. What can I do against this thing then? Do I Wisp? Is attack order physical? It is. So I could Wisp. Just to like, I mean, I probably should have just still Terra Watered and Terra Watered with the. Why have I got? Sets. For some reason, I've got 8 sets in here custom, even though I've only imported 6 mons. That's quite impressive. So just Terra Water. We get the Willow. So you could click Power Gem, I guess. In which case I probably should have clicked Terra Water. But Terrifier Jirachi. Like Terrifier Jirachi could actually be quite nice now. You can't Terra Ape. So that's something. Right, how much does Terra Water? I am spec, so I have to swap. I go into this. Right, I go into this. I don't know what else this clicks, but I can get my rocks up and get some chip going. I don't think you do a lot to me. He spikes. Okay, that's fine. Because I am boot spin. This man has every single hazard under the sun, so that's why I am running. So he's lefties. Interesting. I don't think I have knock this week. I'll get out my rocks. Not too bothered. He does have the Zorok, which I have to be careful about. Mudblood. So here goes the rocks. You are going to click the Stealth Rock button. You could click Earthquake. This is where not terroring kind of stuffs me up a bit. But I could probably just go into Gastrodon. Weakening this thing will help the Fez. Fez is here for Valiant. We should pretty much take one hit and just kill and return the replayer off body damage. We'll take the turn, we'll see if you are. So I'm actually sassy on Jirachi because I outspeed everything. His speed is so like whack. I could also go into Inferno and just take a hit that way. And see what he wants to do. Knocks. So I my Scarf. That's kind of annoying. But I could just click Drain Punch. If he wants to go into Zorok, he goes into Zorok. That thing's a problem for me. But he has to be. Like, I don't know if the Scarf is the end of the world losing it. I mean, it would have helped actually. Now I look at it, I didn't expect him to click Knock. I expected him to want to set up his own rocks or click EQ. You could still set up rocks here, but I'm adamant max attack. I am now 100 base power Rage Fist, so I think that will kill this on the next turn, even if he doesn't attack me again. So let's Flitter. So are you going into... What are you going into? Like, my Rage Fists are really strong right now, so this could be useful for the Vespiquen. Otherwise I get outsped by everything. The mind games of Zorok are going to be annoying. Because I then don't know if I can switch into... So he goes Valiant, yeah, okay. So we have to go into Skitty Riz. Like, that's all I can do. I actually don't outspeed this now, I don't think. My team's quite slow. So click Shadow Ball. I don't think that should do a lot to me. It doesn't. Okay, he doesn't get the Spadef drop. He didn't bring King Gambit. I think I boost. Scout for a psychic move. You didn't lose. You're not Life Orb. You're not Booster, so there's a good chance you're. Is that Specs damage? Let's check this. I think you're Specs. this. Do you predict me to go into Yuppies? This bulky 8. I'm very physically defensive, so if he wants to flare blitz, then fine. ESGs. Yeah, that's okay. Well, it's not okay at all, actually. But can I get the poison? I can. Okay, that's nice. So I need to keep Gastrodon. Gastrodon helps with the Zororg. It's like my best thing for Zororg. How do I want to play around this though? Do I just have to go to Rakdos and click Terra Star Storm to avoid the threat? Rakdos. See, the thing is, Terra Star Storm only does 61%. Oh no, it's because I'm the little turtle. If I am the medium turtle, Terra Star Storm does a minimum of... Well, if it's max HP, it does 68%. Yeah, I have to go into this, and I have to click Terra Star Storm and take my kill. So if it's bulky, then I think the Toxic will really help. This probably does mean the spike's here to stay. And this also means... actually, I should have gone Gastrodon, because I have this, I need this, I have this for Zororg, so that was actually very stupid of me. I'm going to click Terra Star Storm. If he wants to switch out, he can. I probably should have clicked Earth Power, actually. Earth Power would have done more to the Infernate. You Flare Blitz me. So you don't have CC? That does less than half. So there is still like the dream of rapid spinning with this. Not setting up, but it's around. So Terrakos goes 1-0 and it kills the Infernate. Surely now you just go Valiant, right? That's all you can go into. Maybe die. You go into this. You're boots, so you're not specs. Well done, me. Good job, me, for noticing that sooner. Are you special Valiant then? Well, I go Fairs every time. The thing is, I have no damage on. Like, this could be what Zororg is disguised as. It can't be disguised as 8, but it's Age Dead. It could be disguised as Swamp, but I've got a chip on that. It could be disguised. I've got a Burn on Best Brain because that's useful, so it's going to be disguised as Latios or. So this is the Zororg. Okay. I'm gonna roost. Right, I need to get this thing out. Because I need to keep that healthy. Are you choice specs? Let's go into Gastrodon. Thing is, I'm kind of like mixed on this Gastrodon, but mixed. So not choiced. You take the hit. No Spaghetti. That's important. Thing is, I actually think he struggles to kill this. So I'm gonna recover. Oh wait, it has grass now. Why I didn't... Okay. Okay. Zororg Hissiri. You know what, I was just watching another game before this, and we were discussing in call how we get lucky for making really bad plays. That was a good example of being rewarded for a bad play. So you are God, this thing is 125 special attack. That's disgusting. How much does Grasp up do? I knew this thing would be a problem for me in prep. Two Hyper Voice. I don't have the Terror Shell active anymore. I'm not like. So Hyper Voice doesn't kill me. Oh, that's if it's Life Orb though. I always live one. I think I then just click Earth Power to get some chip on this. My problem is I don't outspeed Hyper Voice enough to hit KO comfortably. Okay, I think I sack this off. I go Volcanion, I Terra Water, and I click a move. I click Steam Eruption. That, let's see how much this is going to do to Vespiquen. $252, let's just assume you're careful. 252. I can't touch this thing and this is really annoying. Terra Water. Steam Eruption still does 40 to 47. So, we'll see what he wants to do. But this thing just dies to 2. It has got pressure. So I do lose my Steam Eruptions. I am toxic. Pheasantipity might have to be the one that kills the Zorok. Did I need to Terra Water? Probably, actually. Terrafire on Jirachi means I would have taken neutral from the Ghost moves. Yeah, that's still a 2k. My good friend. Now this is where I find out that Vespiquen, oh no, it's base 40 speed. That's okay. Steam Eruption again. It's not a 6-0, so that's something. What is we land a Steam Eruption again, so that's nice. Volcanion is 1-0. I'm still at 6, but I'm not in. No, I'm not. Turtle kill is rip and kill. Toxic and Spikes. Vespiquen. I just did not expect Vespiquen. I don't think anyone, while preparing, looking at this team, would have expected Vespiquen. When there's a whole King Gambit that didn't come. What else didn't come? Electros. I was sure King Gambit would come. Alright, which one are you? Are you the actual one or the fake one? God, I hope you're the Zorok. Zorok? Yeah. Oh, it's a crit. This is the thing, right? Now, because I don't have Scar on my Infernape, I think I just lose. Jirachi is max HP, max for death. If I lose Jirachi, I lose to Latios. I think I'm in checkmate. Like, this is a Rourke was too much for me in, like, prep. Your boots, I know that much. Shadow Ball to Jirachi. Actually, might not 2-hit KO. Which is quite stupid, if I'm honest. How much does Fez do with a play rough? 53 something. So Shadow Ball. There's not a lot else I could do. My answers to this are dead. So Psychic Noise is fine for Roxy. It's not even a freaking KO, and that's just really frustrating. Have I actually clicked rocks? Have I been tricking this whole game? I'm sure I took rocks against this one, right? Yeah, I did. I just lose this game. There's no out because I can't speed this now. I've lost my scarf. So let's just get this over and done with quicker. Maybe I should have bought Weavile instead of Gastrodon. I was fearing the Inferno, and Gastrodon was like, in quotes, best thing I had for that, even though it can Terra, and even though it gets Grass Knot. I just had to go into this and hope that Gastrodon can somehow recover on something. So how much does Serendipity take from this, right? So I don't think anything compares to how it damages me, so I just need to roost. Okay, the roost is nice. The roost is very nice. It goes into Swampert. That's fine. I'm pretty sure you're like AVs. You're not Citrus because you're the field. So getting this to full is actually really important. Like, really important for me. I go Ape. If you're speedy Swampert, then yeah, but I'll just get another Toxic Chain on this. He might click rocks. He could click rocks here, actually, or you just click Flip Turn and go into what's his face again. No Toxic Chain this time. But the fact I'm back at full health means it puts me in a good place to take on Zorog. Knocks again. I click. Do you go into Zorog? Surely that's a throw if you go to Zorog, right? Is there any reason for me to click Throat Chop? Will Throat Chop kill? Do I reveal or attack? You are Swampert. Let's just say you're max HP. I don't think you're full death. Throat Chop doesn't kill. Rage Fist will, obviously. Drain Punch could be... No, because I can't hit Zorog with that either. I click the Rage Fist button. I think you let this go. There's no point in you risking the Zorog. And I have to let this thing go down because Ape can't actually do anything at this point because it's outsped by Latios and Valiant. So you go Lati now. Okay. I click Rage Fist. This is why having Scarf would have been incredible. Scarf would have been incredible. If he's not choiced, he has Energy Ball, he wins. Luster Purge probably kills my Gastrodon, to be fair. But we have to go for it. Because I'm pretty sure if there's Serendipity, it would die. You click the Recover button. Yeah, you've got the Energy Ball. Good game. Latios is always a problem. Again, I don't have a lot for it on my draft. I don't have a lot for it on my draft. It's Serendipity versus the world. Maybe Luster Purge miss, even though that can't happen. That would be very nice. But hey, we didn't get swept by Vespiquen, so that's the main thing here. Oh yeah, I'm Psychic Berry. I forgot about that. Hold a second. I've done so much damage still. That might lose me the game though. But I'll miss the play rough. For fuck's sake. I don't know how much that would have done. Let's have a look. If this would have killed, play rough. If I'd have got a high roll and Toxic, then it might have died to play rough. But never mind. The Spadef drop sealed it because that meant Zorog could just come in and click Shadow Ball or Hyper Voice into me over and over again. Good game, Gert. You can tell Gert's a good player. He didn't really have to switch on. I don't think I kind of got into the game that much, but it's the game we play. It was a tough matchup. I don't think I bought the right team. Losing the Scarf on 8 hurt a lot. If I had not lost that Scarf, then like Rage Fist end game. Actually, maybe not Throat Chop endgame. No, actually, because Valiant was still alive. It would have been tricky, but it would have made it a lot more interesting, that's for sure. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next week. Hopefully to stop the rot, because that's 3 losses in a row now. So, see you later. Bye.